This is an introduction to the J1 Junior Maths Challenge 2020. This question is about tessellation. Tessellation is a pattern where there are no gaps between the shapes. And there's two types of tessellation. There is a regular tessellation, and then there's semi-regular. A regular tessellation is where we have regular shapes such as equilateral triangles, squares and hexagons fitting together without any gaps, and there's just one shape. There's only three regular tessellations. Semi-regular tessellations, which is what we will be concerned with, are fitting a combination of shapes together. For instance, we could have hexagons and triangles, which is what we have in our shape on the left. Okay, so let's go through our list, and I want you to decide which are regular and which are non-regular tessellations. Okay, so hopefully you've done that now. This is a regular tessellation. This is a regular tessellation. On this one, on the first one, we have equilateral triangles. On the second, we have regular hexagons. What we mean by regular is that all the sides and angles are the same. So this is an example of an equilateral triangle, which is a regular shape. Every internal angle is 60 degrees. Okay, these shapes here, if you count the sides, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are pentagons, and pentagons don't, if they're regular, they do not tessellate. So this is a semi-regular tessellation. This is a semi-regular tessellation because we have two types of shape. Got one side, two sides, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have an equilateral triangle. Okay, this does not tessellate. This does not tessellate because there are gaps in the middle. And then finally, we have squares and equilateral triangles. But again, because we have two types of shape, this is a semi-regular tessellation. Okay, now let's have a look at our shape. We need to come together and find some semi-regular tessellations which fit together, and we need to have a regular hexagon and two equilateral triangles. This shape has already been given to you in the example, but I just want to show how this shape fits together to give a regular semi-regular tessellation. Okay, I'm going to use some different colors just to make sure that this is nice and clear. Okay, so, and you can continue this shape to make a pattern right the way throughout the shape. Okay, now I'm using a pen here, which is quite difficult to control, but you can be much neater in your solutions. Okay, so let's continue this pattern to show that there are no gaps. Oops, wrong color. This is much easier. Okay, so I'm going to continue drawing these trapeziums, which are made out of a hexagon and two equilateral triangles. And your job is to find another shape which is made up of a hexagon and two equilateral triangles. Now, once you find your shape, you need to repeat it just like I'm doing here to show that it tessellates with no gaps. Okay, this is quite an exciting challenge. It's a semi-regular tessellation, and you can continue the pattern and show that there are no gaps. I hope this helps.